Hello and welcome back. So in today's video we are going to see the element information, how to access and use it in ADT. So four friends meeting together at a cooking team event. So one of the friend is asking how much time we have to keep it in the oven for the dish to be ready. He says, yeah, it says it is 40 minutes, but we can leave it for 50. And the recipe card looks really good and amazing design. Yes, thank you. And I designed just like the element info in ADT. So this let's compare it with our design in ADT. So on top we have ingredients, that is an object type, and the object will have a short text and attributes. It also can have sub elements and related elements, and it can have the long text. So this you can open the element information for each element. So for example, there is an authorization check. Just place the cursor and hit F2. So this will open up the details of that authorization check. So now when you open CDS, so this will give you the detailed information about that CDS. When you click on that CDS, it will give you the details, table structure, etc. The table is designed means opened in the same window. We can also open in the hierarchical representation to see what is the structures and appends included for each of the field. And we can also navigate to and fro by using the left and right arrows. So we can also navigate to the data element, further to the domains. The domain we will give you the data type and length, etc. So as I said, we can go back and forward and backward by using left and right arrows. If you wanted to edit, you can just click on edit. So this will open up in the edit screen and you can save it. When you right click on the element, it shows and click on show element information. This will give you the details of that the elements. So why it is called element info? Yeah, it is a good question, because all these about we are going to talk, everything is about an element. So that is the reason we call it as an element information. So to explain it in detail, let's put all the vegetables aside. So let's take this as a capsicum. So this is an object. So object is an element. So object may contain sub-objects, and even the sub-objects might contain even the further sub-objects. So all this can be put in a package. Object contains the sub-objects, and even the sub-objects may contain further further sub-objects. As I said, the element can be related to other element, and element will have an short text and the long text. For example, let's take example of element is an design, and long text can be nice veggie, and then all this can element together called as an element information. So everything, let's map it to the recipe. So recipe is an object, and the short text is behavior, and the ingredients, instruction, recipes will be objects and sub objects. The detailed information of the recipe is in long text. So all this will be put under a package. So let's move this package potato to on top, or we can also move to the right side of the object information, element information. So this is how the element information will look like in ADT. So when we click on the test cooking package, so this will give you the detailed information about this package, the component, the language, and the documentation, etc. And also it gives you the the classes associated with that packages. So in this case, we have a central class called cooking. So when you click that, it will open up the abstract definition and other element information. So we can also open this in an editor by just clicking in open in ADT editor. So it will open the class information in the editor, and you can navigate to each of the element by just clicking on that element. So the detailed information will be popped up in the right side, so we can go through about each of this element, for example the function module, and even the basic data type, etc. Oh yeah, so now it's a time to dinner, and it is almost ready for dinner. So what are all the supported element types? So in dictionary we have domain, data element, structure, table, etc. In source code we have class, methods. Others we have function modules, routines, and in CDS we have CDS, etc. So this is how the element information can be utilized in ADT. I hope I've given you the detailed information about ADT in element info in ADT, and this give you the detailed information for API users, by giving the detailed documentation and hiding the implementation details. I hope you enjoy this session and have a good dinner. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you.